we do is done for private audiences. And so we're delighted to have a public audience at this point where we can share our experiences and share the work that we're doing with you. We start by asking some very simple questions. The audience is, like an improv show, very much a part of this performance. But unlike a traditional improv show, we're not here to make fun of you. We're here to laugh with you, and in some instances cry with you, because it's really about telling stories. And I think we all understand what a story is, but do we understand what a story is when we ask somebody, what story would you like to say today, tonight, right now, in this room? It's a bit intimidating. And as New Yorkers, sure, we have all sorts of ways to communicate with our friends, our acquaintances, our business colleagues, our family. We have now social media, which provides lots of opportunities to do that. One of the focuses that we look at is what happened to the face-to-face conversation? And how can theater, we have many professional actors here, how can theater help tell a story? It's quite simple. We're going to start with a simple question, and I'm just going to take your responses off the top of your head. So I just wanted to think about, for the moment, how your day went today. Just think about how it started when you got up, when you got dressed, when you got out the door, when you stayed in your house shoes, wherever you were. And just think about how you ended up coming here. So I'll start with the very first question. What was your morning like? In a couple of words. We'd like to offer that. Yes?
Anxious.
Say a little more. Got a lot to do. He's here with us. Thank you very much, Freddie. And Christy Cates is here with her husband, a newlywed, star from Broadway and Chicago's production of Wicked. Thank you, Christy. We want to obviously thank our two sponsors. We want to also thank Lacey and the Metropolitan Opera Guild for their phenomenal and persistent attention to all the details that go into the event, and their accommodation for allowing us to be here and to make them crazy with all our questions. We're handing out some popcorn for you for the show. Make it a little bit of fun. A little shout out to my brother-in-law, Alex. This is company produces this program.
So good to meet you. Tell me about this wonderful event you're having tonight.
Sure. This is a gala that's celebrating our 10th season. It's a time to show more people about what our work is about. Traditionally, we often do a lot of mostly private shows that we go into organizations and perform for a myriad of people, from clinical settings to corporate settings to community service settings. And this is an opportunity to show the public, the general public, more about the work that we as an applied theater company are doing.
That's great. Anything work that you're doing that you can talk about is coming up?
Sure. Actually, in a couple of days, in 2 days, we're going to go out to Queens. This season, we're focusing on working with people with mental illness. And we are focused on trying to help them tell their stories and to validate their experiences. So on Tuesday, we're going to Queens to work with a psychosocial club, which provides services for people who have mental illness and chemical addictions. And we find that this is often a community that's not often represented accurately, that a lot of people have ideas about what mental illness are, and we go in and allow them to tell their own story. We play it back in the spot, and it really validates them to know that people are really listening and that their experiences are important.
That's great. Okay. So, and about this evening tonight, you have some really major stars here.
We do. We're really thrilled to have Christy Cates, a former star from Wicked, and Jen Maxwell, a five-time Tony nominee, and Freddie Walker, a Brown originator of The Real Joanne and Brent, who are lending their celebrity to support our efforts, for which we're very grateful.
That's great. Are they going to perform, actually?
They aren't, but they are going to participate in our show in a special way. So audiences will have a chance to hear a little bit about their personal lives, not in a delving sort of way, but our experiences are about letting people share a personal story, and they've been asked to participate in that.
Oh, well, that's great. That's great. And how long is the performance? What is the performance all
Tonight
about?
it's going to be 45 minutes.
Oh, it's very short.
Yes, it's not a full-length performance because we wanted to make this evening a celebration as well.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, thank you for inviting me, and Broadway Showbiz is hoping that, you know, you can give me some more information to post on the site, you know, to let people know how they can get involved.
I'm happy to do that. You can check on our website, which is villageplaybacktheater.org, and theater is spelled with T-R-E at the end. We have all the information there.
Oh, that's great. Great. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Nice event.